Welcome back to Daily Flash. Mitch English along with Andrea Jackson. Two things in the world, Jackson, you can't escape from?
Death and taxes.
Death and taxes. And for some reason, two words just puts chills down the spine of so many people, and we're talking about tax season. But thanks to the financial advisor, Lemar Williams of Traditions Wealth Legacy, tax season actually can be very beneficial for you. Should we be scared, Lemar?
No, you don't need to be scared at all. And yes, you're right. There are two things guaranteed in life, death and taxes. So I agree.
All right, listen, what can I do and how can I actually, I'm really concerned about this, me jumping into another higher tax bracket. I don't think I have much of a threat of that anytime soon, but some people, even just a little, could push them in there. What can I do by avoiding myself getting into those higher tax brackets and having to pay more taxes?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. There's something called tax bracket management. And Mitch, this is not the bracket we fill out for March Madness. Knowing your tax bracket, right, your taxable income, and when you cross over into that next tax bracket is very important, because a deduction like a 401k contribution or an IRA contribution, if it's deductible, can save you from going into that next tax bracket and also save your taxes. Plus, you're putting money away for your future that is tax deferred. It's a win-win all the way around, Mitch.
All right, a lot of people are very familiar with 401ks because we talk about them, and like when you get hired at big businesses, hey, you got a 401k. We don't hear too much about IRAs though. Explain what they are, and actually it's not as scary as some people might think.
Yeah, so an IRA is an individual retirement account. So now I will warn you, if you're making a lot of money, there could be some rules on the deduction of an IRA. But for most people, if you're making, within a reasonable salary, there is deduction contributions to an IRA where you can save on your tax bill. Even for the following tax year, you can make a prior year contribution, right, for 2022 and a current year contribution if you have the funds for it. So two things, again, save on your tax bill, putting money away for your future, tax deferred growth, another win-win.
All right, and I'm going to throw an audible question here out on you, but let's say people are between jobs. They had a 401k. Can they roll over what they had in a 401k into an IRA, or should they hold on, just keep the 401k there until their next possible employment where they could transfer into that fund?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I always say get educated first. So hopefully who you're talking with, a financial professional, is educating you on your options. Because for most people, you can choose to leave your money with your old employer if you want to. I mean, assuming that you still have a good relationship and you like the old employer. Or you can choose to move that 401k to your new employer 401k if they give you that option.
Okay.
And the next option is a rollover to an IRA. So there's a lot of different options to choose. So you have to decide what's best for you.
Can you have two different ones, like leave one where it was at and then start a new one with the new employer?
You could. The only problem with that is life gets really complicated. So if you start switching employers every year, then you have all these different 401ks out there, and life becomes more complex. Most people, as they get closer to retirement, want to simplify their retirement and kind of consolidate things to make things easier to track.
All right. So now I have a bonus son, 11 years old, and I have to start thinking differently than I had with my 4 kids, and that is the future. We're getting him into school. There's something called a 529 plan. Can I set this up no matter where I'm at in the country? Will this help me out, maybe getting him closer to getting something ready for college?
Absolutely. So a 529 plan is offered through most states. It's a tax advantage account that is used for college expenses. Now, the money in the 529 plan actually grows tax deferred. And when you take it out for school expenses, it's a tax-free withdrawal.
Nice.
So that's 2 wins right there for taxes.
And keg parties, are they able to take the money out for keg parties? I just want to make sure.
No, that doesn't count.
All right, doesn't count. Thank you for clarifying that. Entrepreneurs actually have an opportunity to help them out for themselves as well. How?
Yes. So if you have an LLC or a business, right, consider attaching maybe a business retirement plan after speaking with your tax professional and your financial professional to see if it makes sense for you. Because a business retirement plan attached to the business has the ability to put away a lot more money than just the IRA we just spoke about. In addition to that, you're growing money. Again, I keep saying this word, tax deferred growth. It is huge.
All right. You always have great information when you're on. We love having you on. Lemar Williams, and if you want more information on really how to leverage your taxes, don't freak out. It's cool. Head over to traditionswealthlegacy.com, and great advice there so that we're all on track when it comes to this tax season.